What's up, everybody? Welcome to Will to Kill Gaming. How is it going? Today we have a very special video for you guys, so I'm just gonna cut to the chase real quick. While we are in this like a little bit of what you call while we were in the loading screen of a match that we were gonna do in this video, but I decided to put this screen here. One for just a nice little visual aesthetics pleasing, and two to explain some stuff. Because we're about to cut into the video right now. If you guys want to cut ahead very short or cut through the video, skip a few spots, then please feel free and welcome to. But basically what I wanted to say is that this is me playing, or this gameplay footage of maybe like my fourth time ever playing this game. Well, technically my second time, but my fourth match ever playing this game with anybody online. This is Friday the 13th video game. And right now we started the match, and I'm not Jason, obviously. I didn't get luckily picked. But funny thing, as we're entering the first cabin I happened upon, was that I am actually playing with my mother-in-law, my family member, but she's obviously somewhere else different in the world, which is why we're playing online together. And I didn't know this, which is going to be a funny fact, and I'll get to the funny fact about the situation later in the video. But I didn't know who was Jason in this match. But I was looking for her when we first started, because I was like, hey, I'm going to go help my mother-in-law and everything like that. And so I decided, I'm going to go ahead and find stuff. And I ended up happening, the first cabin I went to, I ended up happening upon the car battery. So there's a few things you can do in these matches. As you see, I picked up the first aid spray just in case Jason found me and hurt me, or I got injured. I can just heal myself. But one of the things you want to do in this game is it's a giant game of cat and mouse, and obviously Jason's a cat, and you have like 7 counselors who are the mouse, and Jason's sole responsibility in these matches is to come kill you. So I'm like freaking out right now. I'm like, where am I supposed to go? Like, oh wait, and then I realized like, hey, wait, there's like supposed to be a car somewhere around here, and I'm like looking. I'm hearing people talk right now. I've been hearing people talk throughout the beginning of the entire match. I believe I actually ended up finding a walkie-talkie. Right now I'm obviously like talking with these guys, and just to put you guys inform you guys what's going on right now. All these people on the mic right now are actually wanting, that you can see in the top right left hand corner, are all talking about how to kill Jason right now, and they're all like, hey, does anybody who wants to help kill Jason and stuff. And killing Jason requires a lot of like planning and a lot of teamwork by everybody in the match. But I also just repaired the car, put the battery in it, and the only thing that's missing is gasoline and keys. Well, I can't find either one of those. Later on in the match, somebody says they actually found them, and they end up keeping the keys on them, and one dude actually puts the gas in the car as like a plan B. But right now, you're still hearing everybody like talking about like killing Jason and stuff, and like right now I'm like laughing in the actual game because these guys are like trying to kill Jason. I think he's taken out like 2 people so far. So obviously I'm going through cabin and cabin, trying to look for all this stuff that I think I need, like weapons and stuff. I end up keeping my machete, everything. But yeah, it's a really crazy game. This game is hella fun. It's really a lot of fun for an online only game right now. But like I said, it's cat and mouse, and Jason's sole purpose is to kill you. And your sole purpose is to either hide long enough for the match to end, or escape via a boat, calling the police, or a car. Or hiding, obviously, like I said before. But I ended up picking up another machete for some reason. Everybody around me in the match is still talking about killing Jason. By now I've already kind of agreed to it, so I'm just kind of like searching through the houses, trying to find stuff. I find a baseball bat. I pick up that. I believe I've already picked up the. I found another car battery too, which is really funny. This thing seems like it'd be abundance of everything. As you can see, I already have the walkie-talkie because I'm talking up there in the top left-hand corner of the screen. But yeah, I'm trying to communicate, and everybody's like, "Where's Jason?" We don't know where everybody is. I end up picking up the map, which I didn't really even need because I already was in the spot where everybody basically decided to join up on. So that was pretty crazy. but yeah, this game is like I said, a lot of fun. I'm trying to give you guys the best like commentary possible. While I'm basically like commenting through live gameplay I already previously recorded. But if you guys made it through this far and you guys listen to my rambling for like 5 minutes and like however many seconds this is, then let me just go ahead and cut to the chase. I'm doing this voiceover because when I recorded this, I did not actually have any of my microphones or my audio things set up in Elgato's in the Elgato software on my computer. I felt really crappy and kind of dumb for not having that. So there is no audio, nor is there voiceover work for you to hear us chatting together or anything like that. I promise that there's only 2 other like videos like this that are going to be uploaded right now. And then the rest of the videos, I promise you guys, will be done properly. Like always, I try to give you guys the best content I can on this channel. And this video is actually a lot shorter than I thought it was gonna be. So if you guys want to skip ahead, you guys can to different various parts. Like I promise you, I will be doing this commentary through the whole video, just kind of giving you guys a better representation of what's going on. Yeah. So at this point, we're like 5 minutes in. I already found the spark plug for the circuit box, which is supposed to help you turn on the power so you can call the cops. Once you go in there, obviously you find the phone and you call the cops. Durr. And the funny thing is, I don't even believe I called the cops in this match, because like again, everybody around me is still. I turned on the radio. It was like super stupid. But I ended up never calling the cops, which I should have, because that would have been funny. But I'm still searching the house, and I'm like, where the hell? And I'm still looking for my mother-in-law, because obviously, like I said in the very beginning of this video, we were playing together, and I was the whole time, like, while I'm looking through all these cabins, I'm still like, well, I gotta make sure I find her, because I don't know if I don't know who's Jason, I don't know if she's Jason or anything. So I was like, well, damn, like, she might be getting killed, she might need help, she doesn't, she might not know all the controls. I'm not even well versed in the controls. Like, I'm totally just like doing this entire game basically blind, because I've only played this game 2 days in total, like as far as like real time. Like I only played it for like 2 days. Each time the first day I played it, I only played maybe for like 3 hours with my brother-in-law, who's the biggest fan of this game, and he's awesome at it. He's like really awesome at it. But okay, obviously right here in this game point, we are all now finally together, and I'm still kind of like wondering. We're all like beating the crap out of Jason right now, because he finally showed up, and he morphed out of the area, and actually no, he like morphed 2 feet in front of us. That was weird. I didn't remember that actually happening, but he grabs me and somebody else whacks him, drops me, and everybody's like trying to knock off his mask. Because part of killing Jason is you have to knock off his mask, and then you have to wear his mother's sweater to stun him, and I believe then Tommy has to like shoot him, and then he dies. But to do all this requires like countless hits to Jason's head to knock off his mask, and you actually have to find Jason's hut or like little shack in the woods to be able to get his mother's sweater. And then you also somebody actually has to die in the match and had called Tommy to the game to be spawned, so whoever dies after he's called, somebody can spawn as Tommy. So that's what ended up happening. And right now I believe I'm talking to like everybody in the match and listening to everybody like talking about how Jason just kind of like fled away and like ran away from everybody. So it was pretty funny, because like a lot of people were just like wow, this Jason's like they just keep running away and stuff, like this is gonna be pretty easy and stuff. And I was like, yeah, because I mean honestly, like to this point I still didn't know who was Jason, and he just like popped back in. That's what that thing was Jason morphed back over to the area, and everybody's like seriously still down there. Like we're all like trying to communicate and like talk about how we're gonna like beat the crap out of Jason. So we're gonna try to kill him, and everybody's like looking for weapons right now. Everybody does got a lot of weapons though. Like everybody here had either a baseball bat or machete. So it was pretty cool to see everybody working together like that for the first time in a long time in an online game. Like everybody's like legitimately trying to go after one goal. The 2 guys that orchestrated this match that got on the mics like, hey, who wants to help kill Jason? They were really nice. They were really awesome. They like really did kind of do their best job to inform everybody how to do it. And and everything. But as you guys can already see, if you guys have been paying attention to the car, both icons they checked for the battery and gasoline, and it's just missing the keys. Well, one of these people have the keys, and later on the match, he does a really funny thing. Me and him are like the only two people left in the match, and the second dude was the dude who ended up having the keys and driving the car. Ends up flipping the car in the match, and he was actually one of the dudes who orchestrated this match to be the one that like everybody tries to kill Jason in. And as you saw, Jason did spawn right next to everybody, and everybody's over there like beating the crap out of him. But Pink 8912 right there, that is my mother-in-law. She's talking on the mic. I don't even know if she was able to hear us. I think she was able to hear us, but I don't think we were able to hear her. But again, like obviously I do see everybody was like, hey, let's whack Jason, let's let him get him in the heat, and then Jason kills the counselor, so we're like, oh my god, like he's killed like 4 of us now, and he knocked him out, and then somebody over there is like teabagging him. That's still funny to see, and then he goes over there and teabags him, just like waiting for him to get up, and we're like, what, are you serious? And I mean, I was like countlessly laughing on that. I got such a giggle and laugh out of that, because like, I mean, you know, this character is supposed to be feared tremendously, and he's an icon of terror and horror slasher films, and like everybody's just over here like teabagging him. But yeah, I mean, this is basically just how this match carries on for probably the next like minute or two in the video, like, or in this session. And obviously, like, I'm like, why is that Jason just like smacking at the air? Why are they not like moving towards? And like, you can obviously tell that they're having a little bit of a hard time controlling Jason. I mean, they keep morphing away from us and coming back. Tommy's actually in the game now. Somebody did die and spawn back as Tommy, so Tommy was necessary. He's there, and we're still over here trying to kill Jason. And I actually think the person playing Jason right now walked away from the controller, because they don't move for a good minute. And they're just standing there, and then they morph away, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then everybody here's like, why did they just morph away? So we're all just like waiting around, like running around, and like with our heads chopped off, just like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And everybody's like, well, I need a weapon. And I just checked the map, and part of the reason why I'm checking the map is I think I'm trying to figure out at the time who's all left in the match, and like who is Jason. Which I'm pretty sure I find out relatively soon at this point. I'm still running around with a frying pan. Don't know why I chose to do a frying pan. I ended up picking up that baseball bat. And he's crouched. These 2 girls are like running around. We're all still trying to kill Jason. The dude in the sweater is actually, I believe, the one who ends up having the keys. Not Tommy, and Tommy's right there. Tommy's right there with a machete. Tommy is the character that the online player is playing, not the actual real life person who's playing that character. It's the name of the character in the game. But you know, I'm just sitting here like looking around, talking to everybody, like what's going on, trying to get a good headset. I'm trying to like mute and turn off my mic. Because I was having actual headset difficulties. I actually do believe my dog was like barking a lot in the background, so that was a thing. Sorry for like the pause. I'm trying to recollect everything that happened in this match, because this was like a really long match, and obviously like I didn't know who was Jason. It's always a mystery. Like I could even like I was even sure how to check to find out who was Jason, so I was still like trying messing with the menus and stuff. When I was actually telling you guys that's only been like my second day playing, is because the first day I played like I said 3 hours with my brother-in-law, and then the second day was the day I actually got on to play this match. And see right here, I actually paused the game because I ended up finding it, and then I found out, oh my god, my mother-in-law is actually Jason. So yeah, the thing I mentioned in the very beginning of this video about like it being really funny was that my mother-in-law ended up being Jason. She had 3 of 8 of us killed. obviously the 5 are right here in front of you, and she's kind of new to these kind of style of games. She's a huge fan and a massively incredible player at the Resident Evil franchise. So if you ever like face her in Resident Evil or have her as like a sidekick in any Resident Evil game, she'd be like the one to hang out with because she's amazing at that video game franchise. But she's a little new to movement and camera control and powers and other third person shooter games like this, or third person view games. So the whole control scheme and movement and everything is still kind of new to her. So I'm always trying to teach her how to do things. But here she comes down here, and amazingly she did a damn good job in this match. She ends up like morphing, and I think she morphed away because she was trying to get closer to us really quick, but she doesn't know how to again use that ability. So I think she morphed away and then came back. I mean, we're all like we're now at the point where we're all waiting. Like, where'd she go? Like, where'd Jason go? Like, why does he keep doing that? And everybody, like, a couple of these people were like, wow, this Jason like really sucks. Like, they don't know what they're doing. They're like a noob, and I'm sitting here just going like, this is like hilarious because I know who Jason is now, and I'm laughing because I'm just like, come on, like, you can do this. You can come and kill us and stuff. Because I'm still in the game trying to like win, but at the same time I kind of am rooting for my mother-in-law at this point to like be able to kick all of our butts. So we're still waiting. We're doing a lot of talking about what's going on, and I believe Jason is up there now, coming after us. Everybody's like running because they don't want to get caught by him. And there he is. So I'm like, oh my god, like they're hitting him. He's like he just killed 2 people in a row. That was an incredible hit for my mother-in-law. She did a really good job there. And then she like, I hit her. I stun her. I'm like trying to hit her again. I'm like, just die already, because I'm at the same time I'm trying to knock off the mask. I'm trying to accumulate to the team's #1 goal of killing Jason. And I'm just sitting here going, well, we had 5 people. We started with 7, or we started with 8. So we had 5 people. We started with 8. Now there's 3 of us, which means that my mother-in-law killed 5 of us. And then they went ahead and killed another one. So I'm sitting there going, I don't have the keys. Well, one of the dudes on the mic was like, well, I'm still alive. I have a set of keys. So I'm like, well, come down here quickly, hurry. And actually I was wrong. It's a chick. The one that had the keys was another girl. So that actually could be. I thought it was the dude with the sweater vest that was tied around his neck, but it's actually this chick. Well, he ends up telling me like, watch his back while he starts the car. I'm sitting here like, I can't even get in the car, like, why can't I just get in the back seat? So he's like, well, I have to start the car. So he ends up starting the. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna get freaking killed right now. Like, I'm like seriously like getting antsy and stuff because again, even though you know the killer's out there, you know who the killer is, you know how they act and how quick they can be. You never want to be that dude who dies. Like, this game still does a great job of capturing that initial like fear. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get caught. And like I said, this guy, it is a guy playing this girl avatar character, but he ends up freaking flipping the car and. I think we both end up getting rolled over, and I'm like, I'm gonna try to survive, and then my mother-in-law ends up killing me, and then he goes over there, she goes over there, and she ends up killing that guy. So I thought that was like incredible job by her. She ends up killing everybody in the match, and the match ends up ending, like you're dead, and it says you died. And we're all just like, oh man, we all died. Better luck next time. And everybody's just like super happy about this. But at the same time, we're like, oh damn, we couldn't die. And then matches, you see Jason walking into his little shack. You're gonna hear, obviously, of course, at this point in time in the game, if you haven't heard it or you don't know what's going on, you're gonna hear like the voice going like, good job, Jason, and like the mom's voice. And then like I leveled up. Again, I'm having like freaking mic issues. I'm finally able to talk to my mother-in-law because the entire time I was like in that match, I wasn't able to hear a damn thing my mother-in-law was saying to me. And she's like, did pretty good. And I mean, honestly, she did a phenomenal job.